Good morning everybody. So I am deciding to film super early in the morning. It is incredibly hot in this room, so if you can hear any background noise, I have the window open. But what I'm wanting to do today is a makeup look, but because, I don't know, at the minute I'm just feeling a bit like, ugh. So what I thought I'd do on camera is I would show you that I'm going to be using a mask today. I thought I'd just introduce them to you. They are from a company called Mask Time. And they did reach out to me and say, you know, we want to send you some samples, so let's have a go. I'm always up for trying some masks. So they kindly gifted me 4 masks to try, each of which do completely different things. So I've got the 4 just here. Now the first one I've got is the Black Therapy Customized Refining Mask, which brightens and purifies. And just reading a little sort of pamphlet thing. Apparently this has been enriched with lotus flower, which is really good for controlling sebum, which is can contribute to really oily and sort of acne prone skin, and something called Camu Camu that is packed with loads of vitamins and amino acids, so pretty good. The pink milk mask is the one that I've got next. Apparently this helps to tone up and give some sort of radiance. So this has got pearl in it to help brighten up your skin, but also milk as well, which helps to, oh, that's interesting. It helps, the lactic acid helps to reduce dark spots, hydrates the skin and heals acne. So that's interesting. Not sure how that's going to go if you're lactose intolerant though. Apparently this one is the top like face mask that you can buy in Korea, so that's pretty cool. Then I've got the Hydra Soother Deep Hydration Mask, which helps to moisturize and hydrate. Things like hyaluronic acid, which plumps up the skin, sorry. Aloe vera, which adds a protective layer to the skin, that's interesting, and green tea, which has helped to reduce fine lines whilst improving sun damaged skin. Kind of feel like I need that one because I've been on holiday, so I'm kind of going to put that one to the side. And then the Salmon Virgin. Sound a bit like Borat. Virgin. Hydro Active Mask, which is an anti-wrinkle and whitening. I'm guessing the whitening is to brighten up. So these masks are £4 each, so individually they're about £4 each, which I think is pretty much sort of the going standard, especially when I go and look in TK Maxx and stuff, and they're roughly around that price. But you can also get a subscription box, and I'll leave the details down below. I think it's just under £10, and I think you get sort of like a subscription box like this pretty much every month, which is really cool because it means that you don't have to sort of run out and go and get your face mask. You have them here. Happy days. The one I'm going to go in with is the Hydra Soother Deep Hydration Mask. I feel like I need it at the minute. I kind of hate getting these masks out because they're just so wet and like, ugh. And they never fit my face properly. Does anyone else have that? Those pictures of people putting up the Primark or Primark face masks where they're like animals just makes me laugh so much. They're hilarious. Oh, these smell really good. Oh, I've sort of got that on to where I need it. I can feel it hydrating already, which just feels really good. I'm just going to fall this down so I don't look so much like Hannibal Lecter. Okay, so I am back. The Hannibal Lecter-esque mask is off. I've just changed myself around a little bit and put some earrings in because I thought I'd make myself look a little bit more presentable. Never mind. But yeah, I've just gone in with this face mask. It's left my skin feeling really hydrated, so I'm really excited now to see how things go on. First thing I'm starting off with is my MAC Strobe Cream. I've loved this for as long as I can remember, and I just thought I'd get it back out today because I want to go for sort of illuminated, really dewy looking skin. So I'm just taking this on a stipple brush, which is really good for dispersing the product around the face. Loreal do a very similar one, if not identical, which is the Lumi Magique, like base, I think it is. I just feel like Strobe Cream is like way more hydrating. Skin, I'm going to go in with 2. Now I'm going to use the True Match in the shade 4N Beige, which is a bit darker, but I'm then going to go in with the Ordinary Serum Foundation in the shade of Light Medium 2. So I'm going to put the ordinary foundation on the points that I sort of want to illuminate, I suppose. I don't know why. I did a whole review on these foundations and I don't know if they broke me out, but my skin after I used those never looked as bad as what it had done after I used those foundations. I got rid of one and this one seems to be okay. So what I'm doing is just a bit of like pre-prep contouring, I suppose. Favourite part of when I tan on my face is my nose, because I feel like that is the thing that like gives it away that I've genuinely got a tan, which is good. We went away, I think what is it, a week? No, 2 weeks ago. We went to a place called Colourpop. It is really, really beautiful, but didn't realise actually it's quite like a party scene, but not like the Ibiza party scene. You know, like that first holiday you have away, your parents let you go away. And I feel like that's probably the place that people go to. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Divine, it is Divine, but Define Concealer. Just underneath here. I don't think I need maybe this little scratch here, but other than that, that foundation's covered up really well, so I'm not going to be tempted to put on any more product onto my face, literally just underneath my eyeballs. I'm going to see how that's sort of sat. Wow, that has gone on really well onto my skin. For powder, I'm going to go into the Superstay powder from Maybelline, and I'm going to take this on a nice little big fluffy brush. I think we need to do some powdering. I saw a video the other day from Wayne Goss. He really is like a magician with makeup. I think he's just absolutely fantastic. And he was saying about how if you put like the tiniest of bits of foundation on with your fingers, and then when you apply powder on top, like you'll never get a cakey look because you've got nothing for it to sort of stick onto or cling onto, if that makes sense. I've still got the dewiness in my skin, like especially in person, like it's just softly illuminated. So for bronzer, I'm going to go into an oldie but a goodie, and it desperately needs replacing. This is the Makeup Revolution Golden Days bronzer. I hope they still sell this because I have been using this for such a long time and it is the best drugstore bronzer that I have come across because it's softly illuminated, so it doesn't look, you know, like those really old school bronzers we used to play around with as kids and stuff, and they were pretty much highlighters that were just so dark for us, and it made your skin just look absolutely awful. It's not that, but it has got this luminescence to it which just makes your skin look really healthy and really glowy, and it lasts such a long time. Well, it doesn't go patchy. Just a bit of contouring just to sort of define my cheekbones. I feel like I'm quite lucky, especially when I lost loads of weight, that my bones, my cheekbones, they come out naturally, so I feel like I've got relatively nice cheekbones anyway, but I just want to go in and contour just to lift that up slightly. I always like sort of pulling out with the brush as well because I feel like it does a better job than pulling downwards. For that I use the Technic Colour Fix contouring palette, which is really, really, really good. So I'm going to go into blush actually, and I'm going to take I used this the other day, like I've just got back into blush. My MAC Stay Pretty Pro Longwear blush. I'm just taking it on like a small little tulip brush like this. Now, that blush doesn't have to be a MAC one, it can be literally anything, like it's the most universally made colour. But what I like about these is they go on so soft and you can really build the colour. To go in with this Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade of Bloom Time. Now, I purchased this off Beauty Bay not so long ago and I saw it online and I was like, oh my god, yes. But when you put it onto the skin, it adds a bit of sort of blush to the skin as well. So it illuminates from the side But when I first got this, I was like, it kind of looks like a blush and highlight in one, and I don't know how I feel about that because it looks quite pinky in person. It's got sort of this duochrome reflex to it, but when you put it on, it is just one of the most beautiful highlights. So I'm going to do my eyebrows. It's the most boring. I hate doing my eyebrows. Literally need to go and get them microbladed. I think it's called microblading anyway. But yeah, I'm going to do that off camera and then I'll be back to do our eyes. Okay, so now my eyebrows are done. I'm now going to go into the eye look. Now, because I'm wearing red lipstick today, I didn't really want to do anything too smoky. I didn't want to do anything too colourful. But at the same time, I think I've kept this quite nice with the colours. I think they look really pretty. I might make some additions to them. Now what I wanted to do is when I was sort of clearing out my eyeshadow palettes, I come back to this Huda Beauty, the first one she ever released, and I thought, do you know what, I need to force myself to use it because it's such an expensive palette. I was lucky that I was actually bought this by my lovely angel boyfriend, so I thought I need to like really get and use it. So what I'm going to do is take the shade at the bottom here, which is Sandalwood, on a 227 Luxe soft crease definer, and start to blend this into the crease area. Okay, so I zoomed you in, I feel like this is a bit better. So yeah, when this palette first came out, I feel like there was a lot of bad reviews about this product, and I personally thought it was a really good eyeshadow palette. Now she's brought out her other ones, and at the same time I tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. I was kind of like, they're not the best quality eyeshadows. Like some of these at the top are quite hit and miss. Genuinely, it seems like quite a good palette. What I'm doing now is just, without any additional product, is I'm just stamping that product down, because the reason I swipe it is so that I can get like a full coverage layer, and then I go in and sort of stamp it. It's kind of like your foundation and concealer. So like the whole first transition shade is like your foundation, you're getting the whole foundation right, even coverage, etc. And then you go in and sort of push loads of product in like you would with concealer, just to add like that extra bit of coverage. What I'm now going to do is go into the shade Henna, which is the one next to Sandalwood, and I'm going to pop this in the outer third. I'm hoping this isn't going to look too dramatic with red, but we will find out. Oh, I'm taking this on a 221 Luxe Soft Crease brush, by the way, which is what I originally used as my transition brush, but I've now moved on to bigger and fluffier things. Okay, that's where I want that shade, I think. I'm now going to go into the Colourpop Perception palette by Shayla and Colourpop, and I'm going to go into the shade Spill the Tea, which is this one just here. This is so pretty, and I haven't actually used this yet. It looks somewhat relatively even, so I'm going to go back into my 221 brush with Henna and just apply a bit more on the outside, because I feel like it helps to blend over the top of that shimmer, and therefore you get this really nice like seamless blend. I'm going to go into the shade Sandalwood again, just on a Luxe pencil brush from Zoeva. This is the 230 Luxe pencil brush, and run that underneath the eyes, making sure it connects up with this here. And then I'm going to take a bit of Henna and keep this mainly on the outer third. I don't want it coming in too far, but just enough so that it sort of blends on the outer part. What I'm now going to do is go into a highlighter. So this is from Technic, and this is their megaglow highlighter. So if you notice the eye that I've actually done here is a bit more whiter, I'm just going to take a pinch of this on my finger and pop this mainly towards the bottom. So I'm packing a lot of this on the bottom, and then I'm going to spread it up. So what it does is it becomes this sort of like overlay colour on top of the shade that we've already popped on. The reason I like doing this is because it brings a whole lot of depth to the eye. So if you can see, it's just added loads of sort of different bits of dimension really to the whole look. And then just go in and blend over that. I think it looks quite nice. The only thing I've done is I've popped a gold in the middle, but I don't know if I don't think actually I'm going to continue to use that gold. So what I'm going to do is go back in with my finger again. Yeah, that is much better. So I'm going to take that highlighter. Make sure you blend it into the tear duct as well. I quite like the look of that. Quite nice. What I'm now going to do is go in with some liquid liner. The ones that I'm going to be using is from Makeup Revolution, and this is their awesome double flick liquid liner. Love this. Like, this is my new favourite. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go in with mascara, and I'm just going to take the No7 Lash Impact Intense Volume Control. Again, love this. And I'm going to go in with my lashes. These were from eBay. They are Fake Mink 3D lashes in the style of A04. I'll link them down below. They're fantastic. Like, you'll see how good they look shortly. So I'm going to do that because it's so boring, and you guys have your own ways of doing your mascara and eyeliner. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so that is how everything is all looking. I've got my mascara, my liner, I've got my fluffy lashes. I don't know if you can see them from the side, sort of thing. Got a little Madonna pose going on there. Right, what I want to do now is I want to go in with the lips, but actually this is going to look pretty nice, I think, she says. What I'm going to do is, because I haven't actually, so here's the thing, I've got all MAC lip liners and I do not own one MAC lip liner sharpener. Now, I've tried other sharpeners, and if you've done this as well, you'll know that they go so jagged, they come out super block, unless I've just got like a really bad sharpener. But yeah, basically I'm in the habit now of just using a liquid liner to line my lips and then just going in with a different colour. So basically being lazy. So I'm going to go in with the shade Colourpop, Succulent from Colourpop, and this is quite a luminous but drying formula, so I'm going to go in with a creamier lipstick afterwards, but I'm going to line my lips with this to begin with. What I'm now going to do is go into Lady Danger, which is from MAC. I haven't used this for such a long time. And I'm going to go in, pretty much fill this shade in. Now, even though this is a matte, this is so much creamier than this Colourpop formula. I hate this Colourpop formula. I think this is the Ultra Matte formulas. It's a shame because the colour is just absolutely stunning. I have actually ended up trying to use like a lip balm underneath, so something like Blistex, which is really such an intensive moisturiser, and even underneath this still cracks, so not the biggest fan. So you guys, this is the whole finished look. I hope you enjoyed this. I really like this look. Like, I'm gonna go out and sport this look absolutely everywhere I can, so I'm really happy with it. I haven't actually done anything with my hair. I did a tutorial yesterday using my hair extensions to create these sort of waves with like a half up, half down woman bun thing, so I'll link that down below if you do want to go and see that. But overall, apart from the hair, which looks a bit crazy, I'm actually really liking this look, and I haven't worn red lipstick for, hang on, wait, whoa. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I'm much more active on YouTube now, so I am posting things like polls and pictures and sneak little peeks and all that jazz. So yeah, please get sort of engaged with me on that because I'd love to hear your thoughts. So thank you so much for watching my video today, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye!